Yes, I'm giving another angle to your explanation. Everything has to have different views. And I would request you in your next classes, please, it's not forcible, it's not mandatory. I cannot put an order on you. Neither do I want to put an order on you. I'm just sharing what I know. As I've been given the responsibility, I would be very glad and honored if you have a pencil and paper, or a pen or paper, or a notebook when you listen to my classes. I may be not online, I may be offline for you, because this concept is a very difficult concept to explain to you guys. Uh, I believe in that all show and no do. You know, uh, there are things which show a lot, but there is no use in it. But there are things which are less appreciated, but the content is more in it. I may be going blah blah blah, but if you compare my blah 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 with your book and with the Google or with any type of notes you have, they're all the same. I can challenge it. So I would request you to keep a notebook or a pen if you feel it's important. When I say something is important, just write it down. If you feel it's important, you write it. If you don't, no issues. Because the videos are free. Anybody in the world can watch YouTube. They don't like, they don't watch. Nothing is for sale. It's your life, your rules. I don't make the rules. It's up to you to build your destiny, not me. I can only help you to walk on that road of your destiny, not I cannot build your destiny. Right? So let's get back. I just wanted to share that with you. So the causes, we can say the major causes of decline in handicrafts during this colonial or the British rule: the disappearance of court culture, patronage. You are wanting to know what is the meaning of sir said something and we didn't understand. I have these guys in class 8 who have come from class 10. I didn't understand. They look blank at me. Disappearance of court culture. What is that? Not our high court or supreme court culture. The royal courts, the kings, the badshahs, the sultans, the Mughals. The main source of demand for the products of these handicrafts came from the royal courts and the urban aristocrats. The royal court abolition happened. The main source of demand for the product of the handicrafts ceased to exist and handicrafts began to decline. Mughals were no war. The British had come in. Karkhanas, which were set up in different parts of the country to provide the requirements for the royal courts and the urban nobility, had to be closed down when the establishment of the British rule in India dislodged the local rulers and their camp followers. Coercive indifference or dealings, tactics. Understood the example what I was trying to give you then and the meaning of coercive. Now, adverse influence of British rule on tastes and habits. Their tastes were different, their habits were different. Not taste is only eating food. Taste is of what type of you wear, what type of clothes you wear. My taste is I like t-shirts. I like only cotton t-shirts. That's my taste, that's my habits. It's not only eating food. It's not only what your tongue tastes, it's what your heart says, what your mind says. Feed your brain with knowledge. That doesn't mean you're going to tear a piece of your paper of your SST book and put it inside your head or chew it and it will go up to your top level. Feed your brains with knowledge. The establishment of the British rule majorly affected the handicrafts. The virtual demand got eliminated for the industry. Following the disappearance of these noble courts, the industry wished a new source of demand from the European officials and tourists, and from the Babus and the black Indian sahibs. The Europeans, of course, favored imported manufacturers. The consumption habits of the newly educated Indians, a product of English education, also dealt a crippling blow to these industries. These sahibs, these damn Indians, which were there, the chamchas of the British, they started gaining the taste of foreign country, that buttering thing and getting the habits of the European culture. So they stopped taking things from here. It was another big blow. These newly created Indian bourgeois not only disdained the products of indigenous industries but also tried to copy everything European, which was considered to be the hallmark of enlightenment. Europeans saw, okay, they are not to copy, let's use them. And these Indians who started getting the European culture, oh, we can do this, we can help Europe. They never wanted to help their country. Understand? This was the main problem. I hope you are understanding. Then prohibition of use and possession of arms. Indians were very good at making arms. They are still making arms. Lot of illegal arms are made. India has still one of the best factories, the best arms made here. That is also in Bengal, Kanpur. British rule also effectively killed a handicraft which was used to produce arms, weapons and shields by active prohibition of their use and possession. Okay, so we'll keep it till there. Guilds. Try to know the meaning of guilds. Guilds. This is for you, I am giving for homework. Guilds. What was a guild? What is the purpose of a guild? Or a trademark or a symbol, logo. Weakening of guilds. Try to see if you can get some information about that during the British colonial time, and I will come back with my explanation. What was the cause of weakening of guilds? Okay, so see you till then. Do that for your homework and read this chapter till there, and after that we'll do Tipu Sultan had one issue during this time. It was with rather we can say it was an impact on Woods, Tipu Sultan and Woods, I guess. Yes, that is left to explain during this time. It was there, so that we will discuss. Anyways, so till then you take care and study, eat, sleep, be happy, and make others happy also at the same time. That will be a much more better thing to do, I guess. So enjoy your independence. Today is the 13th, 14th. Tomorrow again there'll be a class. Again I'll wish you. So Bande Mataram and Jai Hind, and happy to be an Indian and proud to be an Indian. So that place where I was wanting to tell you was the decline of Indian textiles we are doing. After that, the part will come where Tipu Sultan has got something to do. And when the cotton mills come up, and then smelting the sword of Tipu Sultan and the wood steel. Okay, that one is there. Smelting. What is smelting? Where we melt things, iron things are called smelters. Okay, so we'll do that. So take care of yourselves. Bye bye. See you. God bless, and take care of yourselves and your family as well.